Hello everyone, it's almost April, so that means it's time for a new bullet journal video. So get your things and plan with me for the month April. Like always, I drew everything out with pencil first, so I only have to trace it with my fineliners, so it's so much easier to make a great design. On Pinterest, I saw this cute picture of a light bulb with some stars in it or something, or planets. I really liked it, but I also wanted to add some mountains because I love that combination. It's a very adventurous and kind of dreamy look that I was going for. So I drew the mountains and I added some space doodles, if you could say so, and I think it looks really cute. I wanted to use an uplifting quote, so I chose "A little progress each day add to big results." I wrote it down in simple letters first, and then I traced the downward motion you make with your pen, so those parts are a little bit thicker, so you get that more of a calligraphy kind of style. I really like that. With an eraser, I erased all of the pencil lines so it looks more like it's really been printed on the paper. It looks really cool, I think. On the left side, I drew some more space doodles and April 2018. For my calendar overview, I chose to place it on one page. It is kind of small, but I like it anyway. I like the black and white. Some parts of the calendar I colored in black so I could write with white on top of it. This pen of Posca, I think it's called. I will leave everything that I've used down in the description and on my website, so you can buy it yourself if you want to try it out. It is really good, but it's a little bit too thick, so I have to correct it with a black pen afterwards. For the numbers of the dates, I used a stamp kit from Sostrene Grene. Oh, this is really my favorite kind of stamp kit because it looks really neat when you use this. I prefer it over my own handwriting, but it's a lot of work. Let's go to the next page and I will show you my habit and mood tracker. I started off with some doodles again and the title of the page. I drew a little illustration of myself. I thought that would look cute with the goals, and I really like how it turned out. It looks so cute with the moon and the flowers, but I've never done a grayscale monthly in my bullet journal. I thought I would do it for April anyways. I like to, do something different than other people might do. So that's why I didn't use bright colors or pastels. I didn't really like how the moon was empty, so I filled it in with a half black moon. This was a very hard bit because, yeah, my pen, my Posca pen, my white pen is too thick, so I had to correct it multiple times with black pen on top of the white pen. It didn't look that cute, but in the end, it's okay. I accepted it. On the bottom, I drew my mood tracker, so I can see if my habits help to have a better mood. And this is how my habit and mood tracker turned out. Now let's go to my first weekly. Again, I started with some doodles on the top of the page, and I really like how dreamy it looks with the little moon and the clouds. I don't know what it is, but I have been loving moons and clouds lately. Next to this little rainy cloud, because in April it can rain a lot still, I wrote down April. For my days, I drew some boxes. I haven't used this kind of method before, but I wanted to make an overview with the days and with 2 separate boxes for one day. So the top box will be for my private life, and the bottom half will be used for my work life. I also added a water tracker. I try to drink 2.5 liters every day. I always need a to-do list for that week because I don't want to forget the things that I have to do. So I drew this little ripped out paper and some flowers behind it. So I wrote down meals in a really big cloud, and there I can write down what we are going to eat that week. I find this very handy for doing grocery shopping, so I know what I have to buy and don't get home with a lot of other stuff that I won't use. I wanted to bring back the mountains on my first cover page, so I did this for this first weekly. And I wrote a quote with it as well. Fate can move mountains, because this month I want to focus more on faith. Faith in myself, faith in God, and also my business. So yeah, I hope that I can practice that more. A little tip if you want to write something down in the middle of a box. Start with the center letter of the word so you can add the other letters around it. I hope that this explanation makes sense. I didn't really like how the top part of my water tracker looked, so I put some washi tape over it. Going back to my first page, I felt like it wasn't quite done, so I asked on Facebook in Facebook groups what other people might do or what I should do, and they gave me a lot of inspiration. I chose not to add color but more of a shadow grayscale kind of with some water paint, and I really like how it gave it more depth, and yeah, this is how it turned out. I added some shadows to the clouds, to my illustration, but also to the letters of the title. With adding shadow, it's all about layering. So start with light layers first and then blend them with darker layers. I drew some lines for the ripped out paper that I drew, and I think that it looks more realistic that way. I added a drop shadow for my boxes, and this is how it all turned out. This is really kind of my style. I love black and white and I really like the illustrations. I hope you like it as much as I do. If you make something similar or inspired by my designs, please tag me in your photos on Instagram and I would love to see your creations. My Instagram will be down below in the description bar, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye!